So welcome to this week's newsletter. I hope you've had a chance to get outside and enjoy some of the nice days we've had here in Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And if you didn't see last week or listen to last week's newsletter, Connie and I talked about some of the events happening in the area, but also our state parks. So hopefully you were able to get out. And if you didn't see those newsletters, check your email, go to our YouTube site. All of that is there. And speaking of outside, I am here today with Sherri Hopfe, one of our team members and real estate agents, to talk about landscaping, curb appeal, and the return on your investment. So, hello.
Hello.
So everyone's anxious if they haven't already started, especially Mother's Day. Everyone plants flowers or gets flowers. But what are we talking about as far as is it a good idea or not?
It's a great idea. Any really landscaping curb appeal updates is like 100% investment, or return on your investment, and it doesn't take a lot. Like a really nice flower pot, doormats. If you can put new porch lights up, maybe some more modern type of things. Get your lawn, in shape so it's not unruly and doesn't look like the pets were out there all winter.
Right, we're seeing that.
Yeah, so I
want to interrupt for just a minute, because when you're talking about plants and stuff, you had a listing in North Hudson, right?
I did.
And they didn't really have a proper patio. It's like their garage or their parking pad kind of extended. And they couldn't redo a lot there.
Right.
But man, it was gorgeous because they just had pots and overflowing with flowers and so
it was like a grand entrance.
It was.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And so I, don't think you're limited if you don't have a large yard or maybe not the best approach to your house. I mean, what James did was amazing.
Yeah.
So I know I kind of was inspired. I'm looking at my patio and thinking I'm going to do more this year.
And he even had a small deck off the back of that house, which he just lined the top of it with flowers. And I mean, it was so private out there and so pretty. You would never know that you were sitting overlooking a street. Just the flowers just changed the whole atmosphere.
And we used pictures he had for in the listing, and I think it helped. It definitely helped. I know it did. Just thinking that's a possibility.
Yeah, you can see the potential.
Right.
For
okay.
sure.
Sorry, totally got off track there. Go ahead.
It's okay. So all of the little stuff, flower pots, all of that, but even it's the time of the year you want to look at your patios, your decks. If it needs repairs. This is the time to call for it because you're probably going to get on a list, and all of that. So, but you want to do that. And same thing with your patio furniture, If you want to order new patio furniture, you might want to order it now.
I know.
If you haven't.
Yeah, supply chain issues are going to affect everything. And,
they are.
Just be patient and get what you want.
Yeah.
As far as redoing the deck and the patio, if you have a colored concrete, those need resealing every once in a while too, and it just makes a world of difference.
It does. And there again too, even if it's, like this house we were just talking about, it doesn't have to be fancy or anything, but some nice furniture and nice flower pots, all of that, it just makes such a difference. And one thing we did find out through COVID is people spent so much time at home. All of a sudden, last year they were taking their indoors out.
Yes.
So last year we saw great dining areas outside, great bars being built outside, and we're going to see more of that. So, it's just time to spruce up the house and get everything going.
Right. Any color of the year, favorite color, anything that we should focus on?
Well, I do know that. So the Pantone flower color of 2022 is purple. So you want to make sure you have purple in all your pots this year, and then you're going to be, totally
in. All right. And it is 100% or close to ROI. There's a kind of low entry fee to get into like updating without going nuts, or you can go nuts, and we have contacts if that's what you need. You need contractors and landscapers. We have a list of people that we can recommend. Thank you.
So thank you.
So there you have it. I hope you've had time to go out and explore some of our state parks and local parks in the area, but I also hope you have time to kind of start your planting and doing all of that stuff around your home, whether you have a rental or whether you own. May is one of my favorite times of the year. Besides Mother's Day, it's also our wedding anniversary, and it's spring, and things are starting to brighten up, and people are getting outside. So if you are thinking whether you're going to sell or not, do this curb appeal and the stuff outside. There's such a great ROI as far as monetarily, but just enjoy it. Enjoy this time of year. If you're thinking of selling, whether it's in the fall or in a year, take pictures now when you have everything looking so fresh and beautiful, and those can be used later when you list your home. So enjoy the rest of the week. Stay tuned. Look for our email next week when we talk about Rehab Corner and a great rehab project for the outdoors.